Hot stuff.
She really is. She's doing it all. Singer, songwriter, reality star, actress. She's in that great show on Fox called Grandfather.
We're talking about Christina Milian, and boy, oh boy, can she really rock costumes.
All right.
All kinds of cool things. Anyway, she burst onto the scene, well, actually as a little kid, but went into the pop world, and now we can find her on Fox in a cool show called Grandfathered. With
also, she's on E! Season 2 of Christina Milian Turned Up premieres November 3rd on E!
That's the reality show, and here she is with John Stamos, who suddenly and surprisingly is a grandfathered. Christina Milian, welcome back to Good Day New York. How's it going?
It's good to be back here. It's good.
You look good. I'm just wondering, how are you juggling it all? I mean, because you got two major things going on.
You know, ever since I became a mom, I can like multitask. I'm like, I'm doing everything that I love. A reality show, I'm just living my life. So I actually shot Christina Milian Turned Up this summer, and immediately, like the day after I was done shooting that, I started shooting Grandfathered. So luckily, you know, they both weren't filming at the same time. I'm sure at some point it'll happen that way, but it's been a fun little process doing the two. It's like I'm doing my thing. I get to act over here and challenge myself, and music too. I'm working on my music.
Right. I mean, because the E! show is basically about your music, right?
Yeah. So Christina Milian Turned Up. I'm definitely, it's like me taking control of my music career. My mom and I usually work together. She's been my manager for a very long time.
Really?
You did that as a kid, taking control of your music career. I read somewhere that you basically said, I'm doing this thing myself. I'm doing my own demo tape.
Well, I decided to do all of that even as an adult. I was like, I'm doing this myself. But actually, early on, my mom and I were working together. We started, like, I got my first record deal when I was 18 years old. I'm 34 now. And, you know, it was just recent years that I was like, you know, let's start to separate, make a little gap, you know, for the both of us, create some boundaries, because as a mom and daughter, like, to have business all the time, every day.
I was wondering
wake up,
how
sleep
that
up,
is.
you know, I just needed her to be my mom, and also, like, she's a great grandmother, and we still work together, but my music is such a creative territory for me. I'm like, I don't want anything to get in the way.
So this Grandfathered show, I'll be honest, I have not yet caught it. I've seen the promos. It looks great. It looks funny.
You gotta catch it.
So John Stamos is basically a guy, nice guy who...
Yeah, he's a bachelor. He's a 50-something, like 50-year-old bachelor who's hot. He owns his own restaurant. He's in Hollywood, the coolest restaurant in town. And bam, a 25-year-old guy walks into his restaurant with a baby, by the way, and says, hey, you and my mom had a thing back in the day, and I'm your son, and by the way, I have a kid too, so you're a grandfather.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so his life gets kind of like, you know, flipped, turned upside down, but you got to respect John's character, Jimmy, for like, you know, actually saying, okay, I'm going to try to fill the shoes of this family thing, because I never had that. I kind of wanted it, and I don't know what to do, but help me out here. But he still does things his way, so that's what I love about it.
Where do you fit in?
I play the mom to the baby, so I'm the baby mama. We're not together. Gerald and I are not together. I'm Vanessa, but we're really great co-parents, and we have some really fun stuff that comes up in the next couple episodes.
I want to see you in action.
Oh yeah,
Christina,
you got to check it out.
Grandfather.
Yeah.
Of my middle name.
One day, the princess met the perfect guy. He had long hair, and he had those lines on the sides of his abs, and he did MMA, but only for the money, not because he's violent.
Yeah, but then he died violently. But she met a better guy with medium brown hair who loved 3D printing and read the entire Harry Potter series in one weekend.
And he was super rich.
In untapped potential.
Aw, you look very motherly there. Do you get to bring your child to the set?
Yeah, my daughter comes to the set all the time. She actually, Violet loves, like, any opportunity. If she's not at school, she likes to, like, you know, come to visit me at work and stuff like that. And she actually loves the little girls that play my daughter, that play Edie. They're actually twins, so the Golfieri twins, they're the most adorable little girls ever. And so Violet's like, they're the girls on TV. Violet would love to play my daughter on this show, by the way. But I'm like, you have your own show with me. We have Christina Milian Turned Up. It's about us, and then, you know, then these are my TV kids.
Speaking of which, the premiere is season 2, I think, November 3rd.
Yes.
We got a little thing all queued up. Take a look here.
Check it out.
I think it's best for us to part ways.
So you're basically terminating me.
I'm the boss here.
I need to be part of your career. I need to know what's going on. And as far as I've always said to you, the tail needs to know what the head is doing. Who set up this entire thing?
It's Lauren, it's CJ. These are the people that I've hired to be part of my team now to help me with my music.
I get it, but I guess we're not a team.
That's your own mother?
Oh, you are tough, girl.
You gotta be tough when it comes to my mom, you know? My mom's a tough cookie.
You guys started out
Cuban
together.
roots. We started out together, and who's going to get real with each other other than the two of us? Like, we could be the realest with each other.
So you are the boss. How do you pay your mom? How do you figure that out?
I mean, at the end of the day, mom's got bills. I'm always going to make sure my mom is good. So I'm going to make sure she's good.
That's a unique position.
Whether it's a percentage or it's just in general in life, I'm always going to make sure my mom's okay.
You're a good person. By the way, I got to ask you quickly because he is one of my favorites. Are you with Lil Wayne? I do love his music, I have to tell you.
Yeah, we're no longer together, but we actually still make music together. We have a song called Do It that's coming out, actually.
Because there were some pictures of you and Lil Wayne recently, and that's why everybody was like wondering if you guys were back together.
Yeah, well, we have chemistry. Let's just say we'll always have chemistry. And I'm glad that it shows on camera and everybody gets to see it. And love never goes away, so right now we're enjoying our friendship.
Aww,
yeah, it's nice.
Beautiful. Christina Milian, continued success. Great to see you.
Thank you. It's good to see you
All
guys.
right, grandfathered, and then, well, her show back, our reality show back on 8, November 3rd.